Those girls with painted lips, they sing a song and shake their hips. But as for me, I'd rather make them laugh. Those pretty girls with lots of clothes cannot compare with a lot of nose. 'Cause after all, I'd rather make them laugh. Romeo and Juliet, so dramatic, but I bet if they cracked a joke or three, it might have ended differently. So I say to all who hear, you gotta keep it like my dear, 'cause after all, I'd rather make 'em laugh.
A man may not be perfect. A man may have his flaws, but he is the man who makes you the subject of applause. And he's generous. Sometimes you can tell when you look in his eyes. He may not be the someone you thought you'd admire, and sometimes becomes a surprise. Define a modern hero and tell me what you see. A man to hold your future, but who's there holding me? Men look at me sometimes, more often they just walk away. Occasionally I'll take one home for the night, and sometimes, not often, they stay. But I'm settling always, take my place at the back of the line. The solitude makes it much harder to breathe, though sometimes alone is just fine. Undo a button or tighten a belt, be the image of beauty and class. Hide imperfections with painted corrections and study my face in the glass. And he'll look at me, maybe, and he'll give me my fairy tale bow. Then with all of the world in the palm of my hand, he'll say, Molly, you're everyone's sweetheart now.
And I will always dream of you. Remember all the joy, the night we danced till dawn. You showed me things I never knew. This ordinary boy whose fears were finally gone. You changed my world the day you said I do. And that's how I'll remember endless days and endless nights, perfect ways and perfect fights, how they all adored you, everybody's sweetheart, lost inside a maze of praise and joy. What was there before you? I was incomplete, part a man and part a pentatonic boy. Juliet was only sleeping, Romeo just didn't know. In a moment life is fleeting, I should not have let you go. And I will always dream of you, descending from the stairs, alive within a song. An era radiant and blue, a pedestal finish my story. Our story was grand. It was consummated. Even if the story isn't true, that's how I'll remember. I close my eyes and see you there, the author of my heart, an image I will keep. And time is hateful, time is rare, and though you may be gone, you're only just asleep.
It's odd, but I don't feel afraid. How can I be when I am home? I've missed the memories that have given me the chance to be out here on my own. But how brief my song was played. I barely even heard that you